Good morning, YouTube. Oh, 10:45 a.m. from Lord Robert on the flyover state of West Virginia. Uh, the day of our Lord is January 29th, 2021. Okay. For what I'm hearing and understanding, and I do believe some of us out here has already caught on to what's going on. I think. I mean, this is an opinion, of course, for let's just say entertainment purposes only. Um, the DoD War Manual. I think anybody that can get a chance, find Snafu Radio or the last 20 some minutes of Wilcox 3 hours and 33-minute live video that he did here back 2 or 3 days ago. 127, I think. Okay, yeah, 127. Listen, because he reads and he gives you kind of the definition. So does Snafu Radio. This is going to be somewhat of a quicker video, and I'll try to find that snafu and put that in there because he goes into greater detail on what our military is allowing these fools and idiots to do, and the way it's looking, it's that they're allowing them to set themselves up. They're allowing themselves to set themselves up. Also, done heard that military said they're going to make the fencing around DC permanent. That's hearsay. But the way it looks, it's going to happen. Uh, this weekend may be suicide weekend, according to Charlie Ward. I know some people watch him, some people don't. Also, let's see what I got here. The 10 Days of Dark was pretty much 20th through 30th. Tomorrow should be the end of it. Maybe, don't know. The actual bankruptcy from the original paperwork is in a place called Company House of London. I think is what the way he said it. Company House of London. Okay. This also in this war manual, or if anybody sees this, that's dealing with the pipeline, you all may want to go get you a copy. You can download it. You can find it, download it for free. Somewhere in the 16 point something, it speaks of the economics and stuff in these War Powers Acts. And being that I think the government is part of the membership of the funding of the pipeline, you all may have legal means to walk in and sue the shit out of the government, okay, under these acts, okay. Now, the next thing is, I'm not sure as of yet, and I know this from other types of law, I do not know if we can pro se this law, being a Geneva Convention type manual / military. But if it is something that we could collect and use, hang on, y'all. Like I was saying, if it's a pro se situation, and also we again are dealing with our emotions, and these people know how to really play with our emotions. And then you have the lying media backing it up because they're not about facts. They're not about anything truthful at all. So they're not willing to say anything about what's really going on when they do know. So if it is a pro se situation, and like I said, this is what's been being planned out. This or these EOs listened to Snafu Radio, and he had mentioned these things, and one of his I can't think of the right terminology for it right now. It's somebody that he listens to that he highly regards as a source of knowledge, so he's learning from it. The attorney told him that people need to really go read them EOs because more than half of them that Brain Dead Joe's done signed don't comply to the general public. They comply to government workers. If you work for the government, a government employee, okay? So this was the way they could bullshit everybody in their emotions out here to make him think and show or make us believe that he's got real power behind him, and he don't. It's another shell game con. That's what's going on. My understanding so far. This is what I'm gathering for myself. Like I said, I'll look for the link for Snafu and try to put it into this video. And like I said, the last 30 minutes, I'm thinking right at the last 30 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, somewhere around probably the 2 hour mark. Start there and start listening with Wilcock. I mean, if you want to listen to the whole thing, that's fine. But the most informative part of all of this for all of us is, like I said, probably the last 30 minutes to an hour, okay? Because he goes into detail about this too, but the attorney was telling Snafu he calls himself a dumbass redneck out of Texas, okay? That these EOs, the way they're written, because the attorney looked at them and read them, and he said more than half of them are designed for government employees only, okay? My understanding, me or you out there, most of us are not government employees, and since we do know there was that bankruptcy, and we do have an understanding that we do have a second constitution, according to Trump's wife, okay, that means we're back under a republic. So what we're seeing up there as a government is a foreign power on foreign soil. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. I said I ain't gonna go along with this one. They unlisted my videos, some of them. It's their little candy ass way of think that they still showing dominance over me and everybody. And I warned all of you, the people that work for YouTube, okay? Here again, 10:55 a.m., 1/29/2021. Okay, you all might want to go get this DOD book too, okay, on the War Powers Act. I think that's what it's called. And you also might want to study what it means to break the law known as the First Amendment, since we actually are back under these rules and regulations, okay? And what this is going to mean for you keyboard warrior SJW types that's just following your boss's orders. I'm telling y'all now, y'all don't want to believe it, but it's really going to suck when these people start digging into these mainframes, if they ain't already, and y'all don't even know. Every time you screw one of us, shut us off, unlist us, drop a video, shut our channel down, being this is the newest platform known as the soapbox of the First Amendment, okay? My understanding is it could be a treason charge or sedition. I've not yet got that straight, but neither one of them is something good for a upper 20-something or upper 30-something or upper 40-something to think about at least 10 years or better in prison. Just for, I was listening to orders. I was listening to orders. Well, when Bubba comes along and got something hanging to his knee, looking at that pretty white butt, Bubba's going to tell you he was just listening to orders too. Okay, this hopefully might make y'all wake up, or if it falls under military type guidelines, y'all be able to smell the water, hear the water, feel the sun, but you won't be able to enjoy none of it. Be living on one of the biggest, basically, beaches in the world, and you damn sure ain't gonna be eating steak and lobster no more. And you're not gonna be running around screwing somebody out of their freedom known as speech. So, like I said, I'm leaving this in brief, for I'm hoping this gets to go out. And I know y'all read the transcripts there, YouTube. So remind yourself, for the ones that sit here reading, there may be charges of great multitude laid down on top of y'all's heads, because for if you to think that you was just following orders is going to get you out of this, you might want to go back and look at the Nuremberg trials, okay, and have an understanding. Right now, we are under Emergency Powers Acts, okay? Y'all might want to study them and have an understanding that your boss will sling your ass under the back of that damn bus at 90 miles an hour faster than you can shake your fucking dick. It's coming, whether y'all like it or not. I know, I'm a little rude and crude. That's just part of me. But sometimes it seems to get the point across quicker than me looking up dictionary words and being so damn eloquent about stupid shit. Because we have been lazy and complacent on allowing the people that we thought was a benefit to us, and come to find out the benefit was only for them, not us. And that falls under the YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of them. You don't get me wrong, your boss is going to go down too, but for as much as they can pin on you, remember they enacted this probably one time, told you what their plans, and you was to follow their orders, so to speak, or their policies. Y'all might want to look up the word policy and then law, even though that three-letter word's an abomination right now. But you might want to see the difference, because y'all not going to like the outcome of that. And if you got any brains at all, y'all will start seeing and putting 1 + 1 is 2, not 4. This ain't Common Core. This is real life. And what's yet to come, you all are not going to like. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop this sucker at the 15-minute mark, I hope. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10